What's up, good people? It is Friday evening, Friday closing bell, and it's been a week, okay? For those of you that don't know my name is Larry Jones. Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Bitcoin is falling. The Dow is mostly flat at the time, a few minutes before closing bell. Stick to the end. I just want to feed you guys with some information that's going to help you in this on should I say on this road, uncharted territory as far as the stock market is concerned. A lot of people have been asking about the shirt. This is the last day of the Paisley Shirt, and I want you guys to look at my page and tell me, do you see the sign? Do you see the sign? All right. All right, I'm going to keep it short. Just having a little fun, man. Hey, but I want to show you guys that look at this right now. Look at this right now. At the time of shooting this, Bitcoin is 26 K going down to 25 maybe. And we're going to dig in to why that is happening. But before we do that, make sure you download your 20 free stock, all right, with Moomoo, 20 free stock. You could see how just depositing, opening an account, you get one, and then you get 4 more free for $100, okay? And then 5 more free. So $100 is going to give you 10 free stock. And then as you can see, $1,000 will get you 20 free stock. All right, so get your deposits in, and yeah, let's keep it going. Also, too, let's make sure that everyone knows that Stock Up University. Come join the rest of us. If you're taking the class, that'll be the top link below. And you are learning, leave me a comment, okay? A lot of people have been saying they're learning a lot. It's Friday, y'all. So let's get right into what's going on with this market. So let's see what's going on with crypto first. Remember when I was saying a while back, I just think that Binance will be the next to crumble, and why I was not trying to price the bottom of crypto, but I was just going to wait for a lot of shoes to fall. Well, it's not a big shoe that just fell, but Binance is pulling out of Canada. Let's go right to it. Okay, as we can see here, Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, has announced it will be withdrawing from Canada markets due to new regulatory guidance. The surprise exit was revealed in Friday's tweet, which is today, stating that Canada's recent rule related to stable coin. Remember this, stable coin. Remember how I told you guys that here in America, they're going to try to regulate stable coin. And when they regulate stable coin, they're going to force it to be pegged 1-to-1 for like $1, right? So it's backed. And the initial reaction will be negative. Well, look at Bitcoin right now. You could see that the initial reaction is negative. And let's see what happens from there. All right, stablecoin and investor limits for crypto exchanges made it unviable for Binance to continue its operation in the country. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Thank you for your service and all of that, right? And so crypto is again on its way down. Now, me personally, I don't say all because I know where we are in the phases of crypto. And to me, this is a slight gift. It's going to get shaken out. Just on this morning's video, I said, Bitcoin could come down to 24. And I didn't know about this. This happened just recently. So that's what's going on with crypto, good people. Now let's see what's going on in the market. The Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ all closed negative on today, which is Friday. And as you can see, in the last 5 days, the S&P and the Dow were negative, okay? NASDAQ is barely flat. And in the last month, you could see here, the Dow and the S&P has been on a steady climb down. Let's read this. We all know who Warren Buffett is, and we all know that he owns a company called Berkshire Hathaway, okay? One of the best companies as far as investment. Very pricey, though. Look at this. Berkshire's cash hoard grew by 2 billion in just in a quarter. That's crazy. 130.6 billion as the company sold. This is where we go. As the company sold 13.3 billion of its stock and only bought just 2.9 billion. So they sold 13.3, right? But they only bought 2.9. Chevron appears to have been amongst the sales, with Berkshire stakes falling 28% to 21.6 billion, though the oil company's stock price dropped only 9%. Okay. And so we have some of the biggest companies in the world, especially some of the, companies with a lot of cash. Seems like they're just being more cautious with their cash. Of course, we know these big companies have been doing these layoffs. Okay. We know tech has been laying off. We know why. Tech, though in the last quarter's done well, but overall tech is tight, right? So there's some signals that we're not in a bull cycle. Don't get it twisted. We're not in a bull market. We can guess and guesstimate that October was the lows is all we can, but we are not in a bull market. Now, you have a lot of analysts will tell you that it is priced correctly right now. Could be, but it is not underpriced. Big tech is not underpriced. It sold off and it came back, and it came back roaring. Okay. We also know, I discussed this morning, that Tesla spiked midday on yesterday because Elon has hired a well-seasoned woman to run X and Twitter. And so he's going to focus back on Tesla. Let's look at where big tech is. We're just going to look at a few of them. All right. So now we could see today it's flat for the week. All right. But year to date, big tech has done this in 5 months. Right. And big tech is roaring. That's a lot for a year. This annual returns like this is insane for big tech. OK. And so I personally think that big tech is frothy, but I also think that big tech, especially Microsoft and Google, has a good run to go. Microsoft, Google, and Apple. Apple will be your new bank. All right. Microsoft is now the leader in AI, and now Google just launched a whole slew of products, and they will continue to add new products. So there's more growth. But because they're so frothy right now, I would not put all of my money in it because it's not going to be a straight line up. I believe that there'll be some cool downs. Okay. And so that's what I wanted to leave with you. You guys know that yesterday, Disney weighed the entire stock market down, even on the backs of good news. Right. So this is kind of a recap on Friday. And I just wanted to just come on and leave this with you guys because no one has called this market correct. It's so uncharted. The yield curve is still inverted. There's in the macro, I'm sorry, it's still stuff that has to happen. It just has to happen, right? And then we will be on to our next bull run. But now we haven't had the proper things to happen yet to flush this cycle out. It just hasn't happened. Even with this long sell-off of 2022. 2022 was a horrible year, but we still have more to come, good people. That's the way it is right now. I wish it wasn't. I wish we were in a bull market so I could start back to giving these hot calls, call after call after call. But if you're like me, you're kind of waiting on a shoe to drop. All right. So good people, I'm going to leave it right there, but make sure that you check out Stock Up You, the stuff that you do not know, which most of you have gotten into the market, after COVID, the stuff that you don't know is costing you, and then make sure and download a minimum of $100 and claim your free stock today. All right, good people. Hey, you have a blessed and wonderful weekend. I may or may not post something on Saturday, but Sunday I will be here with the inspiration. Okay, have a blessed weekend. Live, love, laugh, and learn. All right, see ya.